Hey, I'm glad you're hanging in there. This conversation about money and budget is generally a pretty sensitive topic. I know. As a counselor and a coach, I've been around these scary, worried, frustrating, overwhelmed, discouraged conversations with hundreds of individuals and couples for literally decades. But let me tell you how powerful this will be for you when you just baby step your way through this program and process and start to gain some very solid understanding and confidence in the area of money. I really want you to feel encouraged. Now, what didn't work? Think about what systems or mindsets that you've had in the past that didn't work for you. Did you buy or download some software like Mint or Quicken or any of the programs that are out there? One of the other many options. And there's certainly some pretty amazing programs out there. Many are free, many are reasonably priced. But before I go on, I want to just take a moment here and applaud you for being motivated and getting started. If you did do that, no matter what method you use, I applaud you because you're trying and you're doing whatever you can. The real question then is, did you actually use the product or the system? Were you able to understand it? Were you able to really utilize all the great features, the report features, the planning features, all of that? Or were you mostly just entering your expenses and feeling like you're doing something, that's good, but you're still having very limited success, and you're starting to get a little bored or frustrated with that whole process? I mean, this is generally what I always hear. And then soon you just start getting behind with your recording more and more, and you're feeling like you're really not gaining any valuable information at the end, and then you kind of quit. Does that sound familiar for you? I often find that new clients who are using these popular software programs, they have lots of information. They have reams of information with monthly averages, yet they just still can't figure out some budget, some spending plan that somehow it's still not working for them. Software is one situation. Now, perhaps you're a do-it-yourself kind and you'd like to put together all those fabulous little Excel worksheets with all the different categories, which is great, and you tried using that. But again, the Dr. Phil question is, how is that working for you? If the budget is still not working and there's still something missing, do you know why? I mean, sometimes it's due to lack of core budgeting concepts, which we're definitely going to cover, or a lack of a comprehensive plan that helps you know what you can and cannot manage each month, or some lack of a plan that helps you know how to anticipate those unanticipated, those periodic expenses that pop up throughout the year, like maybe the annual vision exam that just came up for your child, or the braces, time to take your child in and start dealing with braces. Sometimes it can be just a matter of a mindset. I mean, when I give my workshops, the first thing I ask everyone is to tell me, all right, what comes to your mind when I say the word budget? All right, go ahead, think about it yourself. What comes to your mind when I say budget? Is it drudgery? Is it deprivation? Is it lack of having fun? It's all over for fun? Or is it a sense of control, a sense of liberation, a sense of peace of mind? I mean, I get the whole gamut from all of my participants. In fact, I did some workshops when I was in New Zealand, and with this one woman, when I asked what comes to mind for budget, she said, oh, what comes to mind for me is vomit. So you're not alone if this budget thing has you down. Here's another. When you're shopping and you're spending money, do you start justifying why it's okay to spend, even though in the back of your mind you kind of know you're pushing your budget? Maybe you feel you work hard all week and you deserve that special treat. Or on some level you feel entitled to certain things or certain activities regardless of the price. I mean, you just feel entitled to it. Or you believe that quality only comes with expensive items, and you refuse to shop at discount stores, you refuse to go to resale shops. Or can you justify the spending because it's not for you? It's for the family, it's for the children, or here's the kicker, it's for the grandchildren. You know where that one goes. Or maybe something as simple as constantly saying to yourself, it's only, really, it's only $5, it's only $25, it's only 50 cents, it's a bargain. And you use that to justify the spending. I call this the it's only syndrome. So, really, take a few minutes to think about your own attitude, your own systems used in the past that haven't been serving you very well. Now let's look at what did work. Think back to any time when you were budgeting and it seemed to be working for you. Sometimes for many couples it's when they were much younger. Or it may be that your mindset was different and you didn't seem to have the debt, or you didn't have the money issues that are hounding you now. What was different then? How were you spending? How were you thinking? How were you recording? How were you planning? How were you handling your money? What was different? What was working? What pieces of all of those experiences can you now maybe reintroduce into your life again to get back on a positive financial track? Those are things to think about. Well, are you ready for the next step? With the budget kit tools and the concepts you now have in this course, you're going to see how those smaller monthly and day-to-day pieces all start to fit into a larger yearly picture. Instead of feeling like all those pieces of money issues are just loose and flying around, you're going to have a more solid understanding of how to create and how to maintain a complete budget that factors in all those various financial pieces of your personal life and your household. Now, once you're armed with this better understanding of your overall financial picture, you're going to have the key to utilizing all those other powerful software online programs you've been trying to use before. You just need some of the concepts you're going to get here. All right, are you ready to move on to Chapter 2? That's where we're really going to get started creating a budget. So I look forward to seeing you in the next Chapter 2, and we'll go from there. Thank you again.